All right. So yes, I tried to be aware throughout the day, throughout this week. I couldn't find a time that I don't think it was at a certain time that I released many thoughts. It was throughout. At least I was aware of it.
Okay, awesome.
So yes, Bindu, please
Okay,
take over.
sure, absolutely. Thank you so much, Satya. All right, good evening, everyone. Today it seems like a small group, but let's go ahead and get started. Since it is the mindfulness session, like in previous session, first let us form or do a arriving practice. Typically, I ask participants or lead or walk through them through a small meditation or something. But since you already completed that meditation part in the first half, I'm not doing that again. But normally in my session, the first few minutes we'll just do a arriving practice, just calming our mind and bringing our attention into this room, this place, and making a soft intention that just let this next 20 minutes or so be right here and right in this room, instead of getting distracted or getting carried away with the sounds whatever might happen outside our rooms, or maybe some discussions whatever are going on, anything. Even if we hear them, just gently bring your attention back to the room or back to the session, and then we can just move forward. I'll go ahead and share my screen. I'll bring up that presentation, what I was using in the last session. I wanted to do a quick recap, and then we will just move on first, just for first 2-3 minutes or so. So last week we did talked about in my before jumping on to mindful leadership, first of all, what mindfulness is. So I mentioned, like, we hear different kind of aspects, like guided meditation, or maybe spending time in nature, or in the work whatever we do, cooking or taking shower or cloud gazing, just maybe doing pranayama, different things we hear. So we try to see what mindfulness is not. We talked about these two aspects. Mindfulness is not being on autopilot. Mindfulness is not having the monkey mind. So we talked about what does those mean. Meaning it's just nothing but leaving our mind on autopilot. Like it will just go on and on and on crazily, taking us to around the world and bringing us back here, something like that. So not being aware of that. That is our mind being on autopilot, and also that monkey mind acting like without our interaction, without our direction. It is just taking us to different places. That is what we talked about. So it is all about autopilot on means we are unconscious. We are not being conscious of our thoughts, and in turn emotions, like positive or negative emotions, and then connections, like with ourselves and also with others, how we are behaving. So that is what we talked about. When that autopilot mode is on, we are unconscious of these things, and that is leaving us in a mindless state. And in contrast, if that autopilot is off, that means we are conscious of our thoughts, which will lead to being recognizing our emotions and connections. That is us being mindful. So those two aspects we talked about, and then a little bit about definition of mindfulness. And it's nothing but just living in the present moment. That is what it is all about. Living in the present moment, just power of now. That's what it is all about. And we talked about like little history of when it was developed, by whom, and everything. And I talked about like there is a 8-week stress reduction program from UMass, which has this mindfulness based stress reduction, and it contains some few meditations and also little stretches, and then sitting meditation. Maybe not today, but in the next session, I will just briefly go through them. I might not be able to do them, but in this like 20-25 minutes of session, I'll definitely share with you what it is all about. Then you can practice on your own as well. So that is what we talked about. Now coming to today's session. So last week when we left, I did mention just to be aware in your day-to-day life. Just be aware of your thoughts. I know some of you might have done that. At least thinking about, okay, what am I thinking right now, or where my mind is going, something like that. So that is the tricky part. That is the essential part which is needed for being mindful. And that is a big task. First of all, I know it looks very simple. Oh, thinking about what am I thinking? It is simple, but no, it is not. Just being aware of that is the practice we all need to cultivate. So that was our previous session. Now I want to start here from today. So typically we all get to be asked this question, right? Like, hey, how are you doing? How are things going on in your life, or things like that, right? So today let us start with a different question. Now, right now, I want you all to take a minute or take just few seconds and look inside yourself. Just turn your attention inside yourself and see like how you are feeling right now. What is it you are feeling? I know you all have just completed or did meditation prior to this. So maybe you are all feeling very calm, very much connected, open, or maybe positive emotions are going on in your mind, like serenity or calmness or things like that. Or maybe tired, whatever it is. Just think about, just give go inside yourself and give a score, maybe like either from 1 to 5. Like if you can say, oh, I'm feeling maybe 3 or 4, if you're feeling towards very much positive. But if you're feeling anything, anything of negative, then just give yourself a number like -2, maybe -3, something like that. So no need to tell, just to think to yourself, what is it you're feeling right now. Okay. Now, after that, I want to ask you one other follow-up question. Now, look into your body, energy-wise, how you are feeling right now. I know, again, it is towards end of the day, so we all will be little tired, just getting ready to sleep, maybe something like that. That way, or yeah, most of us might be feeling in that manner. But when I have this session in the morning or afternoon, I ask this question to the members, like how are they feeling inside their body, like going inside and seeing like how is my body. I know my mind might be 5, I'm excited, or just my mind is really fresh, but my body is at like a -5 or -4 or -3 or maybe 0, neutral place. Okay, so just do that. Now let us move to the next slide. I'll explain why am I asking these questions. So here you see, right? So for example, if you are in that positive zone, like of +2, +3 or anything, you must be feeling like excited, happy, I'm open for this session, things like that. But similarly, if you're not so much into positive, then negative emotions, like maybe not now, but sometimes of the day we might feel these negative emotions. Similarly, body wise also, maybe right now we are feeling calm and relaxed and completely just relaxed. But sometimes maybe we might, if a negative emotion means maybe that lonely, sad, or depressed. We got it right. So now I want to ask you one more question, just last one. Whatever you're feeling right now, will we have this same kind of emotion, same kind of energy level throughout our day? No, right? Absolutely. Nobody can be like that. So maybe mornings we might have fresh mind, fresh, happy, excited, but maybe for some people day won't start very good. So they might be in a negative emotion state. And then energy wise, maybe some people are not morning people, so their energy levels might be down. But as the day progresses, they might get more energetic. Or some people are morning people, so they are very energetic in the morning, but not maybe to as the day progresses, their energy levels might go down. So why am I sharing all this is this is very very important. So when first I learned this concept, this next question what I'm going to share with you all, or next point whatever I'm going to share with you all, when I heard that, I really took back. Like what it said is, um, So we are not going to be in the same zone throughout the day, not only ourselves, but we are not even knowing the other people in what zone they are in, like that, right? So that was a really eye-opening for me, that because when we want to have a normal conversation with the people, we both need to be in the same zone. But how do we know? We cannot know that, right? Seeing their face, we cannot know. So if we are not both in the same zone, then do you think that conversations will be fruitful? Obviously not, right? Because we might be in a positive zone, but they are in a blue zone, maybe, for example. But what is happening is we are not knowing it. We are not paying attention to it. So that's why all these conflicts or misunderstandings or arguments, whatever will things will start happening in our life. So this is also one aspect of being mindful, not only knowing about yourself, but also knowing about other people as well, like empathy, thinking from their perspective, walking in their shoes, and understanding what they must be going on right now. It just takes a few seconds, or it just takes, instead of reacting, respond. That is what the underlying thing comes from all of this. So, with this, I will share two, three concepts on the same thing. How do we improve those aspects to have a fruitful conversations, or maybe enhanced relationships, not only with ourselves, but even with others as well. So let's go ahead. So first one is all about, it is all about, comes down to this: self-awareness. Self-awareness. It is just nothing but it is the ability to understand our emotions. What am I feeling right now? Why am I feeling it? Reflecting on our behaviors and knowing the triggers, what is making us to act in a wrong manner. For example, maybe like for example, even we if we don't pay attention, for example, maybe I'm feeling thirsty, I don't have water right now with me, or maybe I'm feeling hungry. So if I don't pay attention to that small aspect, what my body is looking for or craving, that will immediately become something like a negative emotion, like a anger or disappointment, or maybe whatever that kind of a cranky emotion it will become. And what will I do? What action will I take because of that negative emotion? I might just say something or do something which I might not be happy about or proud of later, right? So that's why it's very, very important on asking that questions ourselves, or at the day to day, in your whole day, maybe at 11 o'clock or 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, doesn't matter. Just remembering to ask yourself that question: how am I feeling right now? I mean, we are all used to so much seeing outside things, right? Everywhere, what is happening around the world, phones, gadgets, TV, computers, whatever it is. But at times, turning our attention to inside instead of outside is which will help us to develop this self-awareness. Now I want to share a few practices there. These are just suggestions. I know most of you might be having many wonderful tools which you might be already following to develop that self-awareness. These are few things. Like we all have that non-stop thinking going on in our mind, right? It is a kind of a non-stop radio station, I will call it. It keeps on going on and on and on. But give yourself few mindful moments. I'm sure you all must be practicing your meditation through, I mean, in different times of the day. That is a wonderful practice. You all are already there in that zone. But when I tell this to a fresh group who are not even think about that group, who are not even knowing what meditation is or what mindfulness is, that for that group, this is something that comes as a tool for them. Take few mindful moments, even just sitting in silence. Just sitting in silence. No need even do any meditation or anything. Just sit in silence and observe yourself. That's one thing. And second thing is, how do we enhance that positive emotions? I typically have, right now I'm not having it with me. I'll have some bookmark with me, or maybe some stones which has written like words, or maybe in front of my screen I do have like a small vision board with pictures of family and some things what I might want to achieve or things like that. So keeping those kind of positive things in front of you, which will, for example, if you are going through a negative emotion, which will help you snap you out of the negative emotion. When you look at them, oh, okay, this is what is more important for me, or this is the whatever it is to snap you out of your negative emotion. Keep those things handy, keep those things with you, just build that positivity portfolio kind of thing. And then this third one, the most important one is, we all schedule our appointments, right? Like doctor appointments, dental appointment for ourselves, for family, and everything. Dedicate some time, schedule in your phone, 4 p.m., 5 minutes, my silence time. I'm just going to sit silent. Nothing is expected of me. I'm not going to do anything, just observe myself. So that 2 minutes, even 1 minute, let us not even go with 5 minutes, just 1 minute practice. If you start cultivating that, you yourself will try to expand, and then you will slowly get into that habit of observing your feelings before they become any unwanted actions or things like that. So these are my some tools, but I'm sure most of you might be having some different tools in order to practice that self-awareness. If you would like, please do share in the chat, or if time permits, maybe towards end of this session as well. And then the next, okay, for me, my personal thing is this gratitude. This famous poet Rumi says, if you only say one prayer in a day, make it thank you. How beautiful it is, right? Because gratitude is such kind of a profound emotion. Any moment, how much ever down moment that could be, in that moment, if we can just lift ourselves, look around, I'm so thankful to whatever you have in that moment, in that exact moment, will just, it has no other way. It will just bring you out of that negative emotion or that negative moment instantly. It's like an instant coffee kind of thing. So your go to emotion, gratitude. So, and that is so simple, right? It is so simple, but at the same time so much profound. Like, so if you ask me one thing, what I can jump on to a positive emotion from negative, gratitude is your go-to tool. But maybe some of you might have different tools. Please do share. I always look for some new things to practice in my life as well. Okay, so that is for self-awareness. Now, second thing is, okay, I made myself calm. I know now what I am self-aware. Now, how do I bring myself into next state, like enhancing myself, or how do I manage those emotions, whatever. So this is something called via classification of character strengths. There is some a survey available also on one of the websites. I'll share that link with you all if that site is still open. This is one of my previous ones, what I used to do. And there, these kind of a character strengths are available. So if you finish that survey, it will give you what is your character strength. Like for me, for example, my strengths are something like learning. I have that love of learning. If anybody tells me even anything to learn about something, I'll jump on it to learn that new concept, new aspect. Any moment, any time of the day, I will jump onto that. So love of learning. Then maybe gratitude, if it is there somewhere, that is one of my things. Gratitude, right there. Love of learning, gratitude. Oh, all my three things are right next to each other. Spirituality, that is very very important for me as well. So we will find what is our character strength, and then spending every day deliberately, intentionally on those things. So my love of learning, right? So every single day I spend some time to learn something new, or read something, understand something, or maybe spiritual practice, or being thankful. The thank you will be on tip of my tongue always, even if I walk or drink water, whatever it is, I'm thankful. It is not for anybody, just for ourselves, our own selves, to keep ourselves upbeat kind of thing. And not to, also it is not like something very high, or we want to be in a high state or something, not that. It is just a normal simple happy state, what we all want to be. So that is what I follow for that. So identify your strength, whatever it is. Maybe some of you might love cooking, or maybe writing a paper, reading, blog articles, writing, painting, drawing, stitching, whatever it is. Find your identify the strength, and then just I said sometime 3 o'clock today, or 7 o'clock today, or morning 10 o'clock, whatever it is, once in a week or twice in a week, something. Main thing is identifying it and allocating some time for it, so that will help you to redirect that emotional energy and get yourself to the calmer state as well. And they call it as a flow. Even if you might imagine, right, sometimes when you love something, for example, painting, you start doing it, and you lost track of time, like, right, you'll think like, oh, it's only 30 minutes have passed, but when you see the time, it's 2 hours has gone by. That is like you are experiencing peak performance and peak experience at the same time, and those are called moments of flow. And then develop that constructive inner dialogues as well. I mean, the most we talk is not somebody else. We talk to ourselves, right? We talk to ourselves. We tell things. That self-talk that always needs to be very positive. I mean, I was telling that empathy, right? Show empathy on others. Instead of, I mean, that is important, but more than showing empathy on others, show empathy on yourself as well, because you are going through the day with so many things, and sometimes we are so harsh, we are so hard on ourselves. How much ever we achieve, how many ever checklist items we check off, but still we'll think like, no, 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 I didn't do enough. I think something more is still pending. Why am I not able to do? Every time I do the same mistake. Don't we connect to this kind of sentences, what we tell to ourselves? That is wrong, right? So we just need to give a hug to ourselves and first love ourselves. I think first when we love ourselves, I mean, if we have that happiness in ourselves, then only we can share that with other people, right? If we don't have that, how will we share that same emotion to other people around us, taking care of our families or taking care of our jobs, whatever it is like. So develop that constructive inner dialogue as well. I think, you know what, I just with these 2 points, I will pause here. I do have two more points on the same, what do you call it, self-awareness and self-management. But maybe I want to give some time to members as well to discuss few things, to share their thoughts around this. And then we do have two more sessions. We will definitely complete whatever I planned for this 4 week series. So, guys, now it's your time. Come unmute yourself, whatever you heard so far, anything if you would like to share on, or share your own experiences, either maybe self awareness. How do you practice it in your day to day life to calm yourself, or maybe some of your strengths, what you love to do, and how do you spend time, or how do you allocate time for doing those things? Okay. Thank you.
So great
Thank you so
pointers
much.
you mentioned, Bindu.
Yeah.
So one of the tools, like as you said, you have many go-to tools, but my go-to tool is again, mine is also gratitude. As we all know, gratitude is the ultimate form of receivership, right? So
Yes.
whenever I get into any negativity, I immediately thank something that is around me, irrespective of what it is, just to come out of it and make it turn it to a positive thing, right? Just I mean, it
Exactly.
need not be a specific thing. Whatever
No,
I see, I just
I
say
know.
thank you to it.
Yes, right? Yeah, exactly. I can't agree with you more. Um, I mean, yeah, any moment it'll just lift. It'll just lift. And when we look and see, okay, I'm stuck in the traffic, but okay, good God, I have a job I'm going to instead of sitting at home, right? So that kind of it's just nothing but just, and that too, reminding ourselves to have that perspective. Sometimes we are also human beings. We also get distracted and get drowned by that heaviness of that negative situation, or with the people or whatever. And I heard one nice saying also. It seems, do not get upset with people or situations, because both are powerless without your reaction.
Correct. So,
Right?
so
Right? Yeah. So if we can just stay back and observe them, maybe who knows? Like as I showed that mood meter there, I'm in yellow zone today. Fine, I did my meditation. I'm calm and I am really happy or whatever state I am. But that other person might not know, like our tools, like meditation, they don't know, or how to bring themselves down or up, they don't know. So they are in a very, very disturbed state at this time. And seeing their face, we might not be able to guess that, for example. But let us we know we did our meditation, so let us just step back and give them that peace or place or whatever, and just do not get upset and then we can just keep our own calm. Safely reserve that, and then keep moving on. Um, so yeah, that is what this mindfulness teaches us, or we learn from this part. Yeah.
totally agree. And as you said, just be an observer, not give any energy to it, right? Be
Right,
any kind of
exactly.
energy, just like,
Yes, true thing, true thing. Yeah, that is a very, very, very wonderful thing you said there. Observer. Yes, just observe the situation. I know it's hard sometimes. We cannot, but as we learn with each situation, with each person, like that. But you all are in a very wonderful place. I feel like at least like doing this meditation regularly. You all have those tools already in your life. So it is like this sessions are friends, nothing like I'm sharing something above or beyond or something. I'm just we are exchanging notes. That is kind of where I am also. I come to these sessions to learn from all of you as well, like what do you all do, how do you keep your calm, what more tools you have. Yeah.
yeah.
And
Though
I,
these are some things that we all always talk about, but they act as reminders, right? Sometimes I hear, oh, Bindu is okay doing this one. Why not? I can implement.
Yes.
Why not
Yes.
I do it too?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, we all learn from each other. Yes, absolutely.
I will share one of mine, Bindu.
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Um, I have a very, very, like when I'm learning new things, especially when I need to perform on the moment, on the state,
Uh-huh.
and when I'm learning new things, especially from the other person, right? When we are learning, we learn at work from different people.
Yeah.
So my heart gets very, very it my heartbeat increases and will be in a panic mode inside. Somehow I have the thing that maybe I can't understand it, I can't go through that flow what they are telling. So nowadays what I'm seeing is I'm observant towards myself, that my heart is beating and I'm getting into the negative mode. And once I'm observe it, then I will try to calm down myself first, irrespective of I learn it or not. This is
Yeah.
not the way I should react for that. It doesn't matter, right?
Yes.
Because that will make me more harder to learn that one.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm just trying to calm down,
Mm-hmm.
and really, really, that just one observing myself inside what is going on and turning it to something that helps me instead of getting nervous at that point is helping a lot nowadays. And one more thing I'm doing is, whenever I'm stressed out or whenever I go to negative emotion, I will laugh.
Yes.
I will
Yeah.
just laugh.
Oh,
So I will
that's
come
it.
back to the present moment. Whenever I laugh, I'm
Uh,
coming back to the present moment, and I'm having that instant energy boost, that fraction of second somehow. And I liked it. Oh my goodness, it's working like a magic for me. Whenever I laugh, that's
yeah.
it. I don't. It doesn't matter what reason it is. I will just laugh whenever I'm sad, like whenever I'm nervous also. So I just want to share with you. Thank you.
Absolutely, Shilpa. That is so amazing what you
I will
just
smile,
shared.
not laugh, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, whatever you just shared. See,
Yeah.
that is so difficult, right? When you're going through, especially a difficult situation,
Yes.
for getting ourselves to a neutral state, calm down. That itself is hard. Now you're not only getting yourself to neutral state, you're just immediately going to the positive state also. Like laughing is like it's so difficult. I mean, it's not as easy as you're sharing, but if you're doing
Mhm.
that, that's something we all need to learn and follow as well. Thank you for sharing, Shilpa.
Yes, because in my workplace, I can take break, I can breathe, I can't go every time. Like whenever I want, I can just step out.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So that smile is making me come to the present moment
Mm.
instantly. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, awesome.
You gave us a nice tool, Shilpa. Thank you for sharing.
Yeah. Just laugh it out. Like, I know it's difficult, but maybe with practice, we can just smile and just move on with our life. Yeah, yeah. Okay, I think we are good here. So, team friends, same like last time. This time also, I'll give you a small homework. Just those two things. Observe your self-awareness. What am I feeling? What am I feeling? Just ask that question throughout your day, whenever possible, whenever you remember, and also use your strengths. Whatever, identify your strength and dedicate some time towards make sure 2 minutes 3 minutes, start with 1 minute every day, then you can build on. We all will think like, no, I don't have that much time now for that. We all will have 1 minute, right? There's no excuse for it. So that's why I tell people, like, start with 1 minute and then build on it. So next time, I want to hear from all of you, whoever would like to share. Did you ask that question? How it helped? And second thing is, how much time you spent on your identifying your signature strength and spending time on that strength as well. Yeah.
Wonderful, Shilpa. Thank you. I see this is like a good interaction. It's like more than a session. It's like a good interaction, exchanging of each other's practices. So yeah, another beautiful session today. So thank you very much for your time.
Yeah, sure. Absolutely. Yeah. My pleasure, guys.
Yes, thank you all the participants who have joined. We will meet again with another beautiful session. Thank you and good night.
Thank you. Thanks, everyone. Good night.
Thank you.